Welcome back to Socially Selective, the lifestyle podcast brought to you by two besties in their 20s living their best life. We discuss a wide variety. Damn it, I was doing so well. We discuss a wide variety of topics while keeping it real. We might choke on our spit, Jenny, or laugh too hard, Kaycee. But that is us. I am Kaycee.
And I am Jenny. Welcome back, you guys. And thank you for joining us for our season finale of Socially Selective. And thank you also for hanging out with us for a whole 16 episodes.
Oh my goodness.
I know. It's been
so long.
Such a little long journey.
I know.
And it's so weird.
Isn't it crazy that we literally started this? How many
couple months
weeks
ago? Well, 16 weeks ago.
That's 4 months. 4 months. That's like almost half a year.
It's half a baby.
That's Give us another 4 and the baby's gonna be fully grown.
4 more months and we're full term. JK 5. It'd be 5.
I'm so proud of us. I was telling Jenny earlier that I wouldn't want to be doing this with anyone else. And I'm so happy that we found Chava as a producer.
And a new sister.
Yeah, he's our bestie now. Chava, tell everyone how sad you're gonna be because we're not gonna...
But I'm gonna be super sad.
He said he's gonna be super sad.
He doesn't have a mic. But yeah, just believe us on that one. All right, a little update on life. I feel like I have nothing going on. Oh, I got my lips done.
I was gonna say something,
on, sis.
Yes.
I got my lips done last week, and I just feel so good about myself now.
She got a half a syringe
with Shell Bell. She did a great job. I love him. I think I was telling Jenny I might go back for another round. We'll see.
Another half
syringe just to see what it looks like.
But Kaycee waited months for this. So this was in the works for a while.
Do you remember when we were talking about plastic surgery and I was like, I really want to get my lips
After
done.
that episode, Kaycee was like, you know what? I convinced myself. Yeah.
You know what?
I
the
should
podcast inspired me. I'm going to do it. But it was worth it. I definitely recommend going and doing whatever makes you happy because I was scared and I'm happy now.
Did it hurt? Tell people how it felt.
It literally, she asked
she numbed you.
Yeah, she numbed me for like 25 minutes.
With the cream.
Yeah, and I looked like a freaking clown. So many people were making like dirty jokes off that video, and I was like, you guys are children.
My goodness.
Relax, everyone. But
very PG, you guys.
But from a scale of 1 to 10, my pain was like a 1. Like it just like felt like someone poked you.
Yeah, I mean,
and then that's it. And then again,
it's like a little needle, but then she just like she like squishes it, right? Yeah.
And I have to like massage them in the shower sometimes.
Oh, you do? How does it feel?
It doesn't feel weird.
Does it feel like a bubble?
No.
Oh.
I mean, it feels hard at some points.
Yeah.
But I think that's because the swelling hasn't gone down.
Yeah.
Because I did send her a picture and I was like, is this normal? And she was like, yeah, you have like 2 more weeks of recovery basically.
Okay. And so they're going to get smaller?
Are
they still swollen now?
No, they're not swollen. They were like, you guys, they were bigger like over the weekend. And I was like, yeah.
Casey's like, oh my God, I love
my lips. But they've gone down a lot. That's why I'm like, should I go back for more? Screw it.
Why not? But
it did feel weird when it was going in because I could feel it going in
your
skin. That makes sense.
Yeah, it's just like a vaccine or you know, so you feel it going.
But it was a nice feeling. But other than that, I have nothing else going on. What do you have going on?
This past weekend, I went to Apple Hill.
Oh.
It was so much fun. Yeah, with Julio and his family. His grandma's in town, so we went to go show them what Apple Hill looks like. And I ate
lots of where we get our apples.
Lots of donuts, lots of coffee. Mm-hmm. And then I was really sick afterwards for having all that stuff.
Oh, like
it was bad. Remember, I was telling you.
Oh yeah,
it was a bad day at the end of it, but it was so much
worth
fun.
it. It only happens once a year.
I had a really good time. And then aside from that, nothing. I guess just work.
Dude, same.
Yeah.
Jenny and I finally have weekends off, and I don't know about you, but I don't know what to do with myself sometimes.
Oh, I feel like I still have no time.
Yeah,
I'm always busy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because Apple Hill, and then the day before that, what did we do?
Was that Saturday? Oh, we went to Sierra Nutrition.
Oh, that's right. 2 years. Happy birthday, you guys. But yeah, it was a busy weekend. Every day's busy. But while we're taking a vacay, you guys, we plan on having fun times with our family.
Of course. It's the holidays. We have to spend time with our families.
We're going to spend Thanksgiving with our fams. Christmas, of course.
Yeah.
Kaycee has a lot of birthdays coming up.
Oh my gosh. So this month I have my cousin, my mom, and my sister within like 2 weeks.
A lot.
So I'm literally stressing out. Like Jenny was like, I just did some Christmas shopping. I was like, shit, I haven't even gotten through like half of the birthdays in my family.
I like to get done early just because shopping at the end of the in December, not a good time. I don't even enjoy it, and I love shopping. So it's like I'm not gonna let
everyone's in a bad
mood. Karen ruin my experience
at
the store. No, baby. No, because I will pop off.
Bye. But I do wanna. So I have a week off of work at the very end of December. Like I have.
Why?
Just because Patagonia was like,
Patagonia's so
have
nice.
A week off. Paid too. I was like, yes.
That's so nice.
So
me and Chava are like, we don't.
I was like, shit, dude, I need to plan something.
Fine.
Like maybe go to like
during Christmas that last week?
Like Christmas
through
Eve,
New Year's.
Through New Year's.
That's nice.
So I was like, shit, I need to like spend New Year's somewhere. Because Christmas obviously with my family.
Of course.
But I want to go and like take a trip, like a weekend trip somewhere.
That'd be cool.
We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see if Jenny will come with me.
I probably won't because that's during the holidays.
We'll see if Chava comes with me.
I'm like, it's a no for me. But
Chava gave me the eye. He said
yes. I was like, maybe. I'm down. New York. Let's do it.
Oh, yeah. No, dude, I'm so down.
That would be really cool.
Are you kidding me? Chava, pay for the trip. Just kidding.
Write it off on your taxes.
It's for work. It's for work. Alrighty. Jenny, you want to tell us what we're talking about today?
Yes. Today, we let you guys pick our final episode, and you guys chose toxic family members. I know. We started it off toxic, and we're ending it off toxic.
Yeah.
I love it. That. So us. So we have a couple things that we're going to discuss, and Kaycee's going to start us off.
So I want to start off by talking about traits of a toxic family member. Just because I feel like family members get away with a lot of shit.
We let them, yeah.
Yeah.
And then society just makes us feel like we should let them.
But they're your family. No.
And
these are some signs, you guys. These are some signs. So the first one is they make you feel controlled. Second one, do not show love. So if you don't feel love from your family, that's not your family.
And that can be in any way.
Yeah.
Physical love, like hugs, kisses.
Like mental...
words of affirmation. Yes. It's all the same things that we talk about with couples too. Yeah.
It's all the same thing. And then the other one is they do not respect you, because even though if it's like your parent, you should respect them, but they should also be respecting you.
Yes.
Just because it's your mom or dad, that doesn't mean they get away with whatever they want to get away with. All right. Do you want to tell us our last one?
Yeah. They compare and compete a lot. We talk about this often with friends, family. If it's a competition, what are they even fighting for? Like, what? We're all winning at the end of the day. If you're winning, I'm winning. Yeah, I don't understand why family doesn't like that. People that act like victims when they are perpetrators. Like, if you're actually the victim, okay, that's fine. But if you're always the victim, are you really? Or are you just playing like that? So...
Or you just like the attention.
Just think about it. Yeah. Are you really the victim, or are you just acting like it? Overreacting for little things. This can be, let's say, I step on Kaycee's toe.
And I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah. And then she smacks me.
I punch her. I just punch her
and I'm
face.
like, okay, that was like a little much. Did you mean to hit me like that?
And I would just say, I'm sorry, I overreacted.
And that would be an overreaction, yeah. But if they say, oh my God, my toe hurt.
You dumb
B-word. And then you're like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. That would be okay. But like the punching in, not okay. And then, as we always say, if they drain your energy.
Oof, that's a sign.
Toxic. They're not adding to your life. And so they're taking away and making you feel sad.
And you don't need people like that in your life, guys.
You don't, even if it's family.
I feel like we're going to say that so much. Even if it's family.
I know.
Because family gets such a big leeway and like wiggle room when it comes to...
I think so too.
Being toxic. Like we just think we have to put up with it because that's our family, but we don't have to.
And I think a lot in our culture too.
Yeah.
Hispanics, you are always told like, oh, family comes first. Your friends may leave you, but your family's always going to be there at the end of the day, or blood is thicker than water, things like that.
That is not true, you guys.
It is and it isn't, because yes, like they're going to be there for you because guess what? I mean, they're for your family, I guess.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, maybe they aren't going to be
like
there for you.
unless they're
I don't
shitty
know.
parents or shitty
I don't know if
family
they're going to be
members.
there for you. Yeah.
Yeah.
But friends can be there for you as well. Even sometimes a little more than your family. And friends are usually people you choose.
Yeah.
You know? And so it's people that you want to spend your time with. And family isn't necessarily that. Yeah, you were born into them. You don't get to choose them. Even if you hate them, they're still there. They're still going to be there. I don't know where I was getting to that, but like, oh. But yeah.
But yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I just don't think.
It's tough. It's a tough place.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And I don't think family is always going to be. Like my mom had, when I, like growing up, you know how you go through your like teenage years and you're always like, I want to hang out with my friends. I want to hang out with my friends.
Yes.
When your parents are like, no, your friends come and go. Like your family's always going to be there.
I mean, and they weren't wrong.
And it's not, she didn't lie because I'm not friends with any of those people anymore. And my mom is still around. My family's still around.
That's why this is very like
back and forth.
Yes, it is true in a sense.
For
but
some
like,
people, but some people also don't have a good family. So where they rely on their friends more.
Yeah.
So it's just kind of depends on your situation.
And friends can become family too.
Yeah.
I mean, just anyone can become toxic. It's not just
Everybody's a little toxic. Let me
toxic.
just tell you that. Even my puppy's a little toxic sometimes. Dude, this morning I woke up and I feel like she knows that I was not feeling my best this morning, but this bitch still wanted to like play at 6 a.m. and I was like,
Kaycee's like, I'm not even awake right
I'm
now.
not even awake.
Get away,
girlfriend. That's a little toxic of her. But sorry, go ahead.
We had some listener questions. Yeah. So Kaycee's gonna start us off.
You guys had some good questions. They were kind of funny. So first question was, how do you guys feel about the idea at the end of the day that's your mom and dad? My parents divorced, and every time I or my brother say shit about our biological father, one of our family members says, no se expresen así, es su papá.
I think that's a tough question because you are absolutely entitled to your own feeling and opinion about anybody, that being your mom, your dad, you know. But I think there is a line, like, yeah, you can absolutely feel that way, and it's okay to say those things, but maybe being more mindful of where you're saying those things.
That's true.
So like, you don't have to talk shit about your dad in front of them,
in front of your dad's family.
Yes,
maybe, which their side of the family.
Like, let's just be a little courteous about that. But that has nothing to do with you feeling that way. That's okay that you feel that way, just maybe not expressing it in front of the wrong crowd, you know. But like, to your friend, exactly, read the room. If your friend's there, be like, hey, oh my god,
my dad's a piece of shit.
Worst. Like, you know what he did this weekend? Beautiful scenario to express that.
Some therapy, good therapy.
Therapy. Talk shit to your therapist. They are there for that. They are literally paid for that. And so I think that's good too. Paying them for that. Yeah, but like, maybe it just depends on the scenario, but I think the feelings are completely valid. What do you think?
I can kind of relate to this because I also don't get along with my dad, or like I just don't have a good relationship with him. But I would never like talk down or like talk shit about him in front of even my mom or like my aunts that aren't part of his family. Like, I would never do it obviously in front of his side of the family, but I also wouldn't do it around my mom or like my sister, even because I know my sister has like more of a relationship with him. I just wouldn't do it. But like with Jenny,
you don't want to like cloud their perception of who he is to
like,
them.
You might like him, you might still think he's a good person, but I don't. But like with Jenny, I will go off.
She can be honest, and it's a safe space because I'm a safe space. Who am I gonna tell?
Yeah, you're not gonna go find my
literally
dad.
Nobody. I'm not gonna be like, oh my god, Kaycee was talking shit about you, because that's where it gets a little messy. Like if you're talking to your family about another family member, they're gonna share that. They're little snitches like that.
They're little
snakes.
So
just be mindful of where you're at. Love the emotions, love the feelings, feel them all. But just be mindful of where you're saying it. Read the room.
Ooh. I love snapping every time we say something like good.
That was a great question, though.
Yeah, that was a really good one.
Second question. At what point do you no longer consider a blood relative family?
Ooh, this one's hard.
I know this is a tough one.
Because it's like
because I haven't been there.
I haven't been there.
I've gotten close.
Either. I mean, I don't consider my dad my family. Like, he might be my dad, but he's not, like, to me, he's not family anymore. just because I haven't had a relationship with him. But I don't think I've ever been in that situation where I've been like close to a cousin and they've screwed me over and I'm like, you're not family anymore. Like I've never had that.
I've gotten close. Like when people are constantly mean to you. Yeah. Like at what point are you like, you know what, I don't deserve this anymore. Yeah.
I think you just have to like hit a breaking point almost where you're like, no, I don't
I think if we go to extremes, you know. Yeah. And I always love to do that. If they murdered someone in your family, probably not your family anymore.
Do you fucking hate
and I just needed to say that.
If they murdered someone,
if they murdered anybody in your family, probably not for you. Let's say your sister slept with your husband.
Yes,
she's dead to you. She's not your sister, and boyfriend too. Boyfriend included in that. Or let's say husband slept with
your mom,
your wife. Probably not your brother anymore because he shouldn't have been doing that. But when it's like wife or, you know, things like that, real freaking messy. Do you really want that as your family member? Yeah. And this is going to be a hot take because maybe some people are okay with that.
Oh, dude, I could never.
But I would, if my sister.
Are you kidding me?
Married Julio, I would be upset.
Girlfriend.
Would it ever happen? Absolutely not.
So extreme. That is so extreme. But no,
I just couldn't think of anything like little that would, you know, nothing little would make you not be family with.
No, never. Also, I didn't read, but I heard this podcast on this Reddit story of where
I know it.
You know what?
I know what podcast. I mean, say this story though.
I guess the sister, so it was like a married couple.
We're probably talking about the same one.
Yeah, I think we are.
They were about to get married.
Oh, no.
Oh, never
This is
mind.
over a camera. Okay. So, Chava, you might relate to this. So
the podcast is called Two Hot Takes.
And
it's
check
one
them
of
out,
our fave podcasts. These are where we get these crazy stories from. Like the cheating one. That's
like you guys, honestly, I didn't know what Reddit was until I listened to them. And I was like,
had
Reddit?
No idea.
You get
Reddit?
Juicy stories off of this page?
Crazy. Reddit gets nasty.
But so she was telling this story about this married couple, and the wife is a photographer. And so the sister of the husband was living with him because she was trying to figure her life out. And she was going to go out with her friends. And she was like, hey, can I borrow your camera to take pictures of my friends? And the lady was like, no.
Can you grab a mic? Because I want to get your take on this too.
And the lady was like, no, like I need it for work tomorrow. Like, don't take it. And she was like, okay, cool, sick. The next morning, the
sister said, no, I won't take it. Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, she agreed. She was like, I'm not going to take it. So then the next morning, you know, the photographer wife wakes up, eats breakfast, takes a shower, gets ready for her day, goes into her office, and her camera is missing.
Mind you, she had locks on this camera.
Yes.
She had locks on this camera, locked the camera so this wouldn't happen because it probably happened before.
She knew how irresponsible
sister-in-law
the sister
took
was.
it.
Yeah. Yes, exactly.
Without permission. Yeah, I know which one you're talking about now.
Because the husband gave her the key to get into the office to take the camera. Long story short, the sister-in-law leaves the camera at the beach where she was with her friends.
Which was extremely expensive.
$2,000.
She said, yeah.
$2,000. And so now the wife wants to sue the sister-in-law.
She does it. She just said it.
Just to like get it back.
She'd be like, okay, then I'll sue you if you don't pay me back for the camera.
Yeah, or like buy me a new camera.
And they decided to stonewall her, which means giving her the silent treatment. Mm-hmm. So the husband and the sister-in-law are blaming her for the sister-in-law losing the camera.
Even the husband?
Yeah. What a freaking loser. What do you think, Chava?
Yeah, just to get mine on. So, okay. That's stealing.
Did you unpause it?
It's stealing, right?
It's stealing, yes. It is stealing.
It is stealing.
How are you going to grab my $2,000 camera, forget it,
at the
not
beach.
pay me back?
Yeah.
That's stealing.
At the beach.
No matter if it's family or not.
So what would you do? Like, if you're the wife?
You have to sue.
Absolutely.
Oh,
and I agree that she should.
Too. I think so.
That's your personal
and the
property.
Husband taking the side of the sister, you're a loser.
You're a loser.
And you're enabling your sister to be a loser. She's the biggest loser.
She's the biggest loser.
The biggest loser in this story.
Seriously.
You're the second loser.
If she was on the Biggest Loser show, she would
win.
She would be.
And you'd be second, babe, because you freaking suck.
Yes.
How are you gonna be the husband and then not take your wife?
Exactly. Especially when she's not in the wrong.
And also, I think that just goes to show like that's like extreme point where you need to be like that. You're not.
And then that's when you no longer consider them a blood relative.
Exactly. I mean,
stories like so stealing. I
And
mean,
that's
yeah,
when
that
you
shouldn't
get
be a thing either.
A divorce too, probably. No?
I would divorce too. You're literally gonna enable your sister to steal
from
my
your
life.
wife.
That is very crazy.
Literally
And then they're
$2
like, you
grand.
know what? You can just save up to buy another one.
Yeah,
like
they told
she
the
can,
wife.
how's she gonna make money if her camera is gone?
Literally
Makes absolutely no sense.
How am
to
I
me.
supposed to take pictures of people?
I
if
was like,
don't
the
have a
audacity.
camera?
And the sister was like, well, I left it at the beach because I got in a fight with someone.
With
I
my
think with like
ex.
her ex
With
or
her
something.
ex.
I don't
And
know
she
why
forgot
people.
And I was in such distress that I couldn't remember to get it.
Mm-hmm.
Bitch, go back.
I don't know why people think that cameras are just like, oh, it's just a camera.
They're extremely expensive.
Dude, they're extremely expensive. They're valuable. They're your tool. How you
Yeah.
make money.
They're how you make money.
your money.
Yeah. And it's your personal property. I don't
Yeah.
understand.
Yeah,
Makes
so
no
absolutely
sense.
sue.
That's why I
and
wanted to
divorce.
ask you because I was like, I mean, cameras are cool. I love cameras,
I'd
but I
be
don't know no one.
pissed.
So
No,
like,
they're
I
so
can't relate.
expensive. That's why I thought this would be a
Yeah.
good
I'd be so
question for you.
pissed.
Yeah, isn't that crazy?
First of all, beat the shit out of that girl
Out of
and
the
then
sister.
sue her.
Little
Yeah.
sister-in-law.
And then if she tries to sue you, say, I'll sue you back.
yeah,
You
so
stole my
who-
camera.
You need a
Take
little
this
ass
ass
whooping,
beating.
sis. Yeah, I love that we're both like, yeah, whoop that ass.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Somebody needs to get beat in that. And it's the sister-in-law and the husband.
And the husband, literally,
Somebody fight that
especially
husband.
the husband. I'm like, you aren't.
Julio
horrible.
would never.
Are you kidding me?
Like, the
because
fact-
he would be fucking scared of you. I hope so.
Oh, I would murder
fucking-
everybody in
yeah,
that
I would
story.
hope that he'd be
Julio
terrified.
dead, sister dead. Don't ever steal my stuff.
Especially $2 grand.
Unless you
Are
wanna
fucking
die.
kidding me? I get
Just
pissed
kidding.
when my sister takes my like jeans from like Forever 21 because I know I'm never
You're
gonna
like,
get
that
them
was
back.
$30.
I'm never gonna get them back. So like, bitch, I'm gonna sue you.
I think you can only sue when it's over like a 500.
Like a certain amount.
I think it's
yeah.
500. That's the cap. I'm not too sure though. I guess it depends in every state. But yeah, 2,000 though. That's.
Jenny's like, I've
You
looked
can
into
sue.
it. I wanted to sue someone.
I just wanted to see. No, I'm not gonna sue anybody. Nobody's ever stolen anything from
I don't
me.
think I could ever sue.
I just
any-
like to
I don't
see.
have anything that's worth that much money. Honestly.
Neither do I.
Okay, next question. This is a good one. I want to hear your guys' answers.
I'm really
on this one.
bad at this, but go ahead.
I am too.
This is funny.
So
No, you're not. This
the
is your
clapbacks?
forte. Yeah.
I take it too far though.
You're witty like that.
So the question was, what are some good clapbacks for Thanksgiving with the fam? For
it's coming
example, when your tia says, "Is that your fifth plate?" and I will say, "Is that your fifth husband?" So, do you have any good clapbacks?
That was a good one.
I can't think of anything off the top of my head.
My family would never say something like that.
I have some tias that are. I mean, I love all my aunts because all my aunts are like fun and they're like wild like me. My mom's wild like me, but she likes to hide it. She likes to pretend like she's not. But
You're like, but I obviously got it from
I got
somewhere.
it from her. I got it from my mom. But like, there was a point where my aunts were like, "Oh my god, te ves tan flaquita."
I hate when my family
And I'm
tells
like-
me I'm skinny.
Yeah, and so
It's not a compliment.
I would say I would go look back and be like, "Sí, es mejor estar flaquita que estar gorda." And I would just look at them like
dead
in the eyes.
Kaycee's
Just like make eye contact, like, bitch, you've been gaining weight while I've been losing it. So you want to make fun of me? I'm gonna make fun of you. And you know, I would never make fun of anyone's weight. But if you're gonna come at me, baby, I'm gonna come at you back. But that's it.
I
Like,
can't
I've
relate
never-
because I suck at these. When
'Cause
I
I suck at these.
when I was Miss Incredible, my uncles were like, "Oh, Jenny, you forgot your underwear go inside your pants." You know, like funny uncle
Yeah.
stuff like that. And
And
was
you're like, what can I say? What can
I
I
was
say?
like, I'm the worst. And I was like, you guys can borrow them if you want.
That's not a good comeback.
I
know,
come back.
I
I
know.
know. So I'm the worst. So I'm not. I mean, I wouldn't know what to
You were
say.
that meme with the happy face, like a mask happy face, but then you're crying inside.
Just a little tear, just
Smiling but crying. Yeah, that's literally it.
me all the time. No, but honestly, I think my uncles are so funny, and they don't mean anything.
Yeah, what's
Or
a
like
good
the
comeback?
ripped jeans, you know, when they're like, "Oh my God, did you fall? Why are your pants ripped?" You know, uncle jokes.
Yeah, they always say that to me.
They're like, "Did you
too.
pay less for those? Because there's less pants." And I'm
Yeah.
like, I probably paid more for these.
Because they're in
Because
style,
they
Dio.
were
They're in
cool,
style.
Dio.
What's a good comeback for Y la novia?
Be like,
¿Y la faja? Just kidding.
That is kind of good.
Kaycee. See, she's
Okay.
like fast
Yes,
like
yeah.
that. I could
I
never.
guess you just have to be ruthless, right?
Dude, that's
Yeah.
the thing. Like,
Yeah.
I don't hold back.
and
I
me, I'm
think
like, I
that's-
don't want to hurt your feelings.
Yeah. Or like when...
Or you could say, ¿Dónde está el pelo?
el que el
Because
pelo.
I know y'all balding,
¿Dónde está el qué?
baby. ¿Dónde está el pelo? Your hair?
Oh.
Where's your hair at?
Y el
That's
pelo
a good
y la...
The receding hairline.
El pelo.
I don't know.
Oh,
I mean,
shit.
that's the best for me.
Or you... I guess it's like helped
one's
when
tough.
I was like in high school. My mom would always complain like, oh, she's so bad at math. And then my aunts would always be like, y las... in the grades, basically. Like, how are your grades doing? And I would just be like, how... Fuck, what was I going to say?
How are your kids doing?
No, my uncle would be like, how are your grades doing? And I'd be like, how's the child support doing? Because he would be like...
Kaycee goes in deep. She's like, where is it gonna hurt you the
Yeah.
most? Let me go
you
there.
want to ask me about my math grades? Well, how's your child support?
Did you pay it this month?
Oh my goodness.
I cannot. Oh my
I
god.
know now it's funny to think about because I don't say those kind of things to my Theo anymore because he's like my dad now.
As you.
But it's so funny.
I mean, depends what kind of relationship.
just
I mean,
funny,
because some
yeah.
people's families are funny and they'll
We
take
roast-
that.
yeah, my family and I
they'll
roast
take
each
the roast
other.
and they love that.
Yeah.
That's their form of love.
Yeah.
My
But
family's
other
not
families,
so like that.
that's what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
They're gonna hurt their feelings and
So
they're
you
gonna be
don't-
like, get out of the house.
That was fucking disrespectful.
Yeah,
get
get
out. Of the
out.
house.
You don't get to eat turkey today for being like that.
You
And
don't
then
get to
you're
eat tamales.
I guess.
So you don't have any roast, dude? I know
It's
Jenny's
tough,
not really
isn't
good at
it?
that.
I suck at these, and I've said this again time and time
Yeah,
again.
I'm
not
with you.
witty,
I'm with you on that one.
So what do you guys say when they're
and I'll
like,
take the L.
¿Y los niños cuándo, Jenny?
And I'll be like, I'm just honest, I guess. I'll be
She's
like,
like,
I literally don't
kids."
want kids.
Yeah.
You want to have them for me?
Jenny
don't know
just
what to-
replies with like a
With a real
regular
answer.
Yeah, like I don't want that, guys.
I'm like, I'm a kid. You guys, how am I about to have a kid?
Chava, what are some roasts that you get? Questions you get at family
I literally
parties?
been thinking this whole time and I can't think of anything.
Isn't
My
it
family's
hard?
very chill. Like if you went
They
to a
don't roast
family
you?
dinner with my family,
Me quedo
They'd be
dormida.
so
we
kind.
just
Like a
talk.
little
We
bit
talk.
kind.
We're very quiet. Like it's very very chill.
Aw.
We barely even talk sometimes.
Wow,
So-
you remind me of my
Not
dad's
mine.
family.
My family's screaming.
My mom's side of the family is wild. Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're not even screaming. It's just like
Them
everyone
talking.
hypes each other up, you know?
Yeah.
So like you're at this level and then the next person's at that level and then it just keeps going.
Oh,
Yeah.
Somebody's yelling.
Could never be me.
Could
And
never.
my
my
family's
family.
loud.
Yeah, my
Me too.
My mom's family is
Unfortunately.
loud too.
You know what? I love it now.
I do
Fortunately, thank you guys for
too.
being
I love
cool.
it.
And there's another side of the family that we sometimes go to, and they're more out loud like that. You know.
Outgoing.
Yeah. But I don't know. I don't have any answers.
I don't know.
This is a tough one. I mean, if you're witty, you don't need help, baby. You got it.
Yeah, like the
But
whole
if you're
like,
like me and Chava, just laugh and walk away.
like the whole
I'll be like,
the person that sent in this question, I guarantee you he's witty.
he's witty because
he's
that was so
literally
funny.
And, is that your fifth plate? Is that your fifth husband?
Ooh.
Like I would never think of that.
And I love that.
I
And
would
love it
never think of
because
that.
I don't think. I mean, no
I don't
one's-
think any of my family is on their
That's
fifth husband.
husbands. But if your Thea does, heck yeah.
Yeah.
Go Thea. Next question. How do you get away from a toxic cousin who is your mom's favorite?
Ooh.
Dun, dun, dun. This one's tough because your mom should be taking your side.
And I also feel
I'm
like
gonna say that.
cousins, if they're close to you, they're like your siblings at one point, you know? Like, do you get
Absolutely.
that close to where they're like your brother
Yeah.
or sister?
So your mom's like, why are you fighting with them?
Yeah.
You know, like not being on your side, telling you like to apologize.
You're like, Mom,
Which
whose
is something
mom are
that I
you?
don't love.
It just doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, because it's like, why am I apologizing if I'm wrong? If I'm
If
not
I'm wrong.
wrong. If I'm not
Why am I
wrong.
apologizing?
Yeah. I'm like, did I really do? Was I just being honest?
Exactly.
I don't know.
No, I don't
I
think you
don't-
should ever
yeah.
apologize if it's
This
not
is
you're
tough.
not at fault.
But I think to get away from them, I mean, just be civil, you know, because you're gonna see them.
and they're gonna be
Just
around.
say hey, and that's it, and walk away.
Hey, bye.
How are you doing? And then go talk to somebody else.
Yeah,
I
you
don't
just
know.
have to distance yourself because there's no way that you can like pull that. Oh, if they're going, I'm not going because they're family.
that's ugly.
And like
And that's
they're
ugly.
cool
Why
with
are you gonna
everyone
ruin
else.
your own experience
Yeah.
just because of somebody else?
Yeah,
No.
one person out
Go.
of your big ass family. No.
Yeah, because we've all gotten in arguments and tiffs with one of our family members, and that just doesn't mean you're gonna take yourself away from your family.
Yeah,
Because
that's
of
not
somebody
fair.
else's
That's also
drama.
not fair to you.
It's
Like,
not fair
don't-
to no. That's what I mean. I don't
Don't do
I don't
that.
care about anybody else. Care about yourself. Be like, am I gonna
miss
take
out.
this experience
Yeah.
from myself just because they are rude? Absolutely not. Go be the bigger person. Ignore them. and have fun with the rest of your family.
Yeah.
And then also if your mom's like egging you on, be like, Mom, I totally understand that you want me to be besties with them. And I love that you want that for me, but I don't want that.
So but me, Mom, I don't want
my feelings not in that place. So maybe just give me time. Maybe one day I'll feel like that, but right now I don't. So give me my space.
Yeah, this reminds me.
Be open and honest.
Wow, this has nothing to do with it. I don't know why I was like, you know, you're like, Mom, I love that maybe in like a couple years.
The babies?
No. When I was little, I used to hate spaghetti.
Oh my goodness.
And my mom would always make spaghetti, and I would always be like, no, when I'm an adult, I'll like it, but I don't like it now. And now I do love it. I love spaghetti.
Spaghetti is one of my favorites.
Gave me flashbacks of me being like, no, when I'm older, I'll eat spaghetti.
Oh my God. But yeah, those were some of our all questions, you guys. And now we have just some general advice. Start us off.
Yeah, and this kind of also relates to like relationships and or like love relationships and friendships too.
I think family and friendship relationships are always going to be the same. Similar. You know, any relationship's going to take communication, work,
effort, time,
or these next things that we're going to tell you.
So the first advice that we have is to detach. Give yourself space. Try not to react or engage in toxic behaviors when you find yourself in a sticky situation with one of your family members, because again, if they're toxic, they're feeding off of your reaction, and if the more you react, they're gonna think it's fun,
and they're gonna keep picking at you. They're gonna be like, oh my God, I really got under her skin today, let's do it again.
It's like a bully. You gotta
don't let them know that they're getting to you. Just relax and don't look like the loser, you know, because when you start fighting with someone, you're all gonna look bad. You're all gonna look bad. So let them look bad by themselves. You be the bigger person. Come out shining, baby.
Yeah.
So yeah,
it's all about keeping your cool too.
Yes. Like whoever is the calmest is winning, not the crazy one.
Yes.
And that's a good thing.
I love that.
I mean, growing up, I feel like
I didn't know that.
I didn't know that. I was the crazy one. I was the one that would pop off.
Oh, me too. Yeah. And now I'm like, I should smile. I'm like, okay.
Because what people say is more of a reflection of who they are and not of who you are.
Exactly.
And remember that. Another thing you can do is avoid triggers. If you're sensing that a situation is becoming a little toxic, try to change the subject and focus your energy on something else, or simply walk away. Yeah.
Jenny said, say, hey, and then walk away. and then bye.
Everybody at Thanksgiving, hi.
Bye.
What movie is that from?
I don't know.
Meme. There was the meme of the girl. She was like, do you know what I'm talking about?
I don't know what movie it is.
That reminded me of that because we're like, bye. But yeah, just avoid them. You don't have to hang out with somebody that you don't like.
You don't have to deal with anything you don't want to deal with, guys. Like no one is forcing you to be in the same space. Like you are in control of your body, of your actions.
Only that is the one thing you are in control of: yourself, your emotions, and your actions. You cannot control anyone else, and that's something that we all have to remind ourselves of.
Preach, sister. Okay, last piece of advice: take everything with grace. Remember that something someone says to you is a bigger reflection on them and how they feel about themselves. And as always, you can't control anyone but yourself.
Yeah.
So control what you say and where you are, and remove yourself from the situation.
Yes.
Yeah, I agree with it all. And like, take everything with grace. Like, you guys, keeping your cool
is the best thing you can do.
Literally is the best, because they're reacting and they're getting pissed off that you're not reacting. And
you're so
back.
chill. You're still like in the Zen mode.
Yeah.
And they're a little flame. And just watch them burn by themselves. Watch them burn by themselves, and you stay cool.
Oh,
because
and
it's the best. Yeah.
And always do a little smile, because it shows that you're...
Or a little kiss. Instead of flipping people off when they cut me off now, I blow kisses. But just know that kiss is actually something else. I just don't want to get that crazy anymore. But I'm blowing kisses now. And I do that, you guys. I'll be like...
Guys, when
people flip me off.
One time.
But really? What?
This girl...
Oh, because I used to get really mad. Oh, which one are you going to say?
Too. Oh, no, it's not about you. Yeah, it's about me.
Oh, my God, okay.
She's like...
So I've done a couple of things.
No, this girl punched my friend at the bar.
Yeah. Yeah, she did.
I definitely reacted. I got up and like tried to swing at her, but she got kicked out.
Because she was a drunk mess.
She was a mess. And so she was getting kicked out. She was still yelling, you know, probably throwing up gang signs. She was like, yeah. And I was like, and like blowing kisses.
Toodaloo, baby. Like, Toodaloo. Love you.
Have fun outside of the bar.
Yeah, you can't even get in.
Yeah, I love that. I love that we both reference that. But yeah, I was like, and I blew kisses, and I think that pissed her off even more.
I think you look like the winner, and it's all about feeling good. And not looking like a psycho.
And not regretting how you reacted to it.
Yeah,
because sometimes you're like, oh God, that was really ugly at me.
Yeah, like when I would get very upset, I'd be like, oh my God, they won. They won because I got real ugly. And you don't have to get ugly. Just get ugly by yourself. You know, you can have those emotions. Just have them when you're alone, not in front of everybody else. Go punch your pillow in your room or something.
Yeah,
or don't scream outside or in your car. Like
inside of your pillow, scream. Yeah. But don't do it in public.
No.
Don't let others
keep it together.
Alrighty,
we're gonna get into
this episode.
Dun, dun, dun.
Toxic stories of the day.
Yes.
Jenny, do you want to be our storyteller?
Absolutely.
I love that.
So today, you guys, our listener sent in this story, and the story goes, "Hi, my lovely ladies. This is my toxic story of the week. I currently live with my boyfriend and another couple that my boyfriend used to hang out with high school, in high school. The guy is cool, but I'm not the biggest fan of the girlfriend. We get along, but I wouldn't choose to do anything outside of the house with her and I, just so you know. Well, when I first moved in, there was an afternoon that I just woke up because I had a night shift. For reference, she is a nurse. The girl was in the kitchen grading papers because she is a CHTA at the college. She was making small talk with my boyfriend and about how bad her students' essays were.
First of all, so unprofessional.
Yeah. When I walked into the room, she looks at me and goes, you know how to
you know how to
oh my
gosh.
Okay,
it happens to me all the time.
When I walk into the room, she looks at me and goes, you know how to write an essay, right? Mind you, I just woke up. And all I said was, yep.
I love that. Yep.
And she continues and says, introduction, body, conclusion.
Jesus.
I was super confused why she was talking to me like I was in 5th grade. But I just replied with, yeah, sounds familiar. And then she put sarcastic, obviously, because who the heck doesn't know how to write an essay? And then the girl's response was, I should tell my students that even a nurse knows how to write an essay.
That's so fucking rude.
She's like, I just stood there bewildered, like, what the fuck? Did she just say that? Now, I don't think I have the hardest job on the planet, but it does come with its challenges. I didn't say anything to her because, quite frankly, I didn't know what to say without flying off the handle, which, go
Keep
you.
your cool, baby.
Yeah, we love that. So I just went in my room to get ready for work, LOL. It's funny to think, but also I would never degrade someone else's job just to make them feel inferior. But yeah, I'm a nurse. Who knows how to write an essay if y'all were curious.
Oh, can I just say, the nursing program here is so hard.
First of all, I'm just going to say, you think a CH major is easier than a nursing major?
She is so dumb.
These girls have to go through so many hoops. They take the most ridiculous bio classes.
Yeah.
They do micro. Baby, you're a CH nurse? Okay, go take microbiology and tell me what grade you get. Oh my God, you didn't know about germs? Oh my God, crazy. It's ridiculous.
I don't even want to know what this girl
anybody
thinks
like
about teachers. Like,
yeah.
You think a nurse has an easy job?
But you know what? Writing essays is hard, okay? A lot of us struggle with that. It's annoying.
Actually, writing essays was one of my biggest...
I just don't like creative
one of my
writing.
strongest suits in college.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You excelled?
Yeah. Oh, I loved writing.
I know how to write an essay.
I should just be a journalism major. What am I doing?
You could do that.
But also,
then what would you want to do with that?
Yeah, no, I don't care. I like writing essays, but not that much.
But this roommate, the worst.
Ew,
don't be ugly like that. You don't have to degrade anybody.
And also say good morning.
Yeah.
Don't just attack me with your questions.
And then maybe grade your essays in your room because nobody cares.
And like I was saying, it's so unprofessional. Like, I get you're just a TA baby, But it's unprofessional of you to be talking about
Shit
your
about your
students'
students.
essays.
Yeah, because that was
with
their
other
best.
people.
That was their best.
And like you're calling them dumb basically.
Yeah.
Maybe you should do a better job as a TA if your students are doing so bad. It's not a reflection on them, it's a reflection on you.
I love
And that comes from an education major, bitch. So yeah.
Yes. It's a reflection on the teacher, not the student. And so maybe you should take
be a
another
better
course
teacher.
on that, because obviously you're not excelling right now. But nurses,
I love being mean to mean people.
nurses are what's making this world go round right now. So thank you for being a nurse during a pandemic. It's such a tough job. I know there's so many job shortages right now.
Yes.
So thank you for putting your life and health on
At
the line
risk.
just to help everybody else.
And I guarantee you this little girl, this little TA girl would never, because she's selfish, first of all. And second of all, who did you go to get your COVID vaccine? Who did you go to when you were scared if you
when you get
COVID?
sick?
Yeah.
A nurse.
You go to a nurse. So have
Can
some fucking
you
respect.
give people shots? I think not. Okay.
Yeah. So
sit
thank
down.
you next.
Yes, but we love your response.
I love that you kept your cool, sister.
Yes, I know. Just like we said, she did everything.
Keep your grace.
Yes,
Or
keep your grace.
keep your grace.
Keep your
yeah.
grace.
Keep your cool and blow her a kiss next time.
Be like, yeah, I'm right.
Do a little wink
essays.
while you're at it. Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Well, that was
our last
it.
toxic story of season 1.
Yes, many more to come in season 2, so tune in.
Oh yes.
We will
And
be coming back.
It will only be a month break, you guys.
Yeah,
you
it's
won't
not
miss
gonna
us
be long.
for that long.
And if you do repeat our episodes,
yeah, or go and watch our TikTok videos. And also, we're gonna come back stronger than ever in January, so be ready.
Oh yeah, stay tuned. Follow us on social media as always. Give us Apple reviews.
And
Don't get emotional.
Oh my god, I can't believe this is our last episode.
This is when we both cry. Just kidding.
No,
I won't
we
cry today.
Not today.
But we love you guys. Thanks for tuning in, and come back for season 2.
See you in 2022. Love you guys.